Well, developing this morning, a man has serious injuries after a shooting in the Russell neighborhood. Police responded to South 18th Street, just off West Muhammad Ali Boulevard, around 8 last night. Officers found a man who was shot in the chest. He was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Anyone with information in this case is asked to call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. This morning, we are hearing from the family of the man who was shot and killed while watching TV. According to the family of Robert William Crossan, stray bullets came through the front door and killed him. It happened Wednesday night in the California neighborhood. WHAS11's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie talked to his family about what they saw.
Get ready to eat. As soon as I set the pizza down, I heard bam, bam.
You can see the damage from 2 bullets is clearly in the front door. Family members here on Grand Avenue say they were 2 stray bullets that hit and killed 52-year-old Robert William Crossan. He was at home watching old Michael Jordan basketball highlights on TV with his uncle, Dwayne DeBerry. DeBerry immediately ran to the front room after hearing the shots.
He was already gone. Wasn't nothing I could do. I could look at him and tell he was dead.
DeBerry believes the shooting was not targeted and the bullets randomly came through the home and killed his nephew. He says police told him the shots were fired from a very far distance.
They said to the shots that came from down that way, because they came over that same night and they was looking around. There wasn't no shell casings or nothing on her.
He says he and Crossan had a bond like no other. They grew up with each other and always laughed and made jokes.
He was like my little brother. Because he wasn't number like 10 years younger than me, you know. I just feel like, that's, my brother's gone.
DeBerry says Wednesday night's tragedy still doesn't make sense. He doesn't know who fired the bullets, but he's holding his nephew's memories tight.
Well, we used to have some heck of a debates, man, talking about sports and stuff. We be debating, being almost arguing.
He and other family members are looking for justice in this case.
So he just was in the wrong spot at the wrong time, and I guess the Lord was ready for him to come home.
As they look to lay him to rest soon. In Louisville, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 on your side.
Fire officials are investigating the cause of a fire at the former Okolona Public Library building. The fire broke out around 5 p.m. on Friday. The empty building is located on Preston Highway near Lone Oak Avenue. That's not far from the outer loop. Now, fire crews say it took them about an hour to gain control of the fire, and this isn't the first time that they've been to that building.
A lot of times it's the winter. They're trying to stay warm, so they have a fire. Without going in there and figuring out what was going on, again, we don't have a clue why a fire would start on a day like today. Because again, cold weather, they're going to be trying to stay warm, and something gets out of control. During hot weather, I have no idea without going in and seeing what's going on.
Now, firefighters say the old Okolona Library branch has been abandoned for more than 2 years. And according to Louisville Metro Government's website, that property was under contract back in June of 2021. The woman accused of killing her son and putting his body in a suitcase wants the U.S. Supreme Court to dismiss her case. Dejon Anderson's charges include murder and obstruction of justice in the death of Cairo Jordan. In her motion filed this week, Anderson claims the Washington County Circuit Court has no jurisdiction over the case and wants the U.S. Supreme Court to dismiss the case. Anderson is due back in court June 20th.